Well, good morning from here in Reefton, and thanks for tuning back in. The last video I did, we had gone through the Arthur's Pass over to Christchurch, and yeah, it's probably been about a week and a half since I've picked the camera up, which has been quite nice actually to have a bit of a rest. Yeah, so we went to Christchurch. I got to catch up with a couple of friends while we were there, which was really good. And we stayed at the Weedons motor camp, the Weedons NZMCA camp there. And then we went through to Kaiapoi and stayed there for about a week. I think we were there as well. And then we went up to Hamner Springs and spent a few days up there and had a nice soak in the pools, which was really nice. I didn't film anything really while we were there, well not much anyway. I've done some videos on that before on Christchurch, the Kaiapoi camp and Hamner Springs, so if you're interested in any of those videos, there I might either put them in the description below, or you can just look them up on the past videos that we've done. And so Reefton is on the banks of the Inangahua River, which is the one behind me there, and it's in the Inangahua Valley. And it's probably, I think it's about 80 kilometres from here through to the west coast of the South Island. So to get to here, you go from sort of Hamner Springs and you come through the Lewis Pass, which comes through Reefton and carries on to the west coast. And so we arrived in Reefton yesterday afternoon, and we're currently parked up at in the car park just next to the Reefton Hotel, and had a great night's sleep here last night. It was nice and quiet. And we also went into the hotel last night and had a couple of drinks and one of their roast meals, which they put on each day. So they were a different one each day. And last night was beef, and oh my God, absolutely huge. I ordered 2 medium-size roast meals, and yeah, we've got enough left over for tonight. They were absolutely massive. So I thoroughly recommend going in there for a meal, and yeah, they were absolutely delicious too. Yeah, so what I'll do is we'll go for a bit of a wander down the main street of Reefton and have a look at a few things there, and then we might pop out to the museum and have a look at that as well, and perhaps where the old power station here used to be. So anyway, let's go for a wander. Yeah, so Reefton's claim to fame is that it was actually the first town in the Southern Hemisphere to have public electricity and street lighting. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to imagine that a little town in the middle of sort of nowhere beat the likes of Wellington and Auckland and Sydney and Melbourne in Australia, and you know, was the first to have public electricity. And it mainly stemmed from the fact that it was such a prosperous and a wealthy town in its day due to the gold mining in this area. So yeah, a little tidbit of information for you. But yeah, I still find it hard to believe that a little place like this would be ahead of the major cities of New Zealand and Australia to have public electricity. It's quite incredible.
Anyway, Dad, you want the fresh coal on that?
Okay.
That's all right. You're skinning this cat, I'm just holding it. I'm being horsing pretty soon. Yeah. I'll bring in the horse later.
Yeah.
That's how good the old forges were.
Yeah, geez, I really get some heat in there, doesn't it?
And once you've actually got it there, you don't have to sort of really go like that.
Yeah.
You can just steady winder, it's just enough. Like you get that smoke to start with. Once it's actually going properly and you've got burning properly, that all disappears and all you just get is those nice hot pulses. A lot of people have got no idea.
A guy down the bottom here doing a bit of panning as well. Yeah, directly under the bridge. Well, good morning from another day here in Reefton. This morning I'm just going to take you through and have a look at the museum. They were unfortunately closed yesterday afternoon, but I believe they're open again this morning, so we'll just go out there for a bit of a look, and then I think we'll hook up and head to Blackball. So I had another great night stay here last night at next to the Reefton Hotel, and they actually ended up being, there was about 3 of us here I think last night, where the night before we were just on our own. But I'll just show you the car park where it is. Yeah, so you can see there's plenty of room here in the car park, and you're right next to the hotel and then also right next to town. So you can go and get your groceries and bits and pieces. It's a super handy spot. And then there's also the toilet block just over here as well, which is again super clean. So yeah, let's head out to the museum and have a look out there.
called an Edison phonograph, 1900.
Wow.
Now all the volume is coming from this. It's just that is a reenactment of a typical miner's cottage from long distant past. So each of those vertical rocks up there.
Oh, well, that was really interesting. So yeah, I definitely recommend coming out here to the museum at Black Point, which is about 7 k's out of Reefton itself, and then the Stamper Battery is just up the road here. So yeah, definitely recommend coming and having a look at this. But yeah, so I better get back to the caravan and hook up and we'll head to Blackball.